I want us to talk about 5 major roles of a Christian husband in marriage. Husband is the head of the family and the representative of God in a home. A Christian husband must follow the principles of God that guide marriage and not what someone or culture says. God, as the originator of marriage, has specified the roles of everyone in a marriage. Beloved, here are 5 major roles of a Christian husband in marriage. Number 1 is the spiritual leader of the family. Ephesians 5:23 says, "For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and the husband is the savior of the body." A Christian husband is the savior of the body. He must ensure that Christ remains at the center of the household. He must live by example. He must be ready to serve the wife and the children by laying good example for them, by being a good leader and a good role model to his family. He must be a loving and sacrificial partner. Ephesians 5:25 says, "Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it." Can a husband lay his soul for his wife? Even if you cannot lay down your soul for your family or for your wife, you must love her selflessly and sacrificially. Nothing within your power or your ability must be too big for you to do for your wife. Love her unconditionally. You mustn't give conditions to loving her. If she does this, I will do this. If she does that, I will do that. No. You must love her unconditionally because Christ loved the church unconditionally. He loved the church so much, he laid down his soul for the sinners. 3. He must be a provider. 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 8 says, "But if any provide not for his own house, he hath denied the faith and is worse than an infidel." God is the supreme provider. A husband must be able to provide for the physical and financial needs of his family. He must ensure that his family is well taken care of. Number 4, he must be the protector of his family. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 7 says, "Likewise the husbands dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together to the grace of life, that your prayers may not be hindered." Some don't know that when they don't dwell with their wives as expected by divine, their prayers may be hindered. If you want your prayers not to be answered, you will go against the will and the commandments of God. But if you want God to answer your prayers, you will do according to his instruction. You will obey his commandment. It's not that your wife is weak physically. It's not that your wife is not strong. But it simply means you must be in their lives to prevent them from being attacked. You must be in their lives to protect them, to ensure that they are secured anywhere they are. You must support and care for your wife. You must ensure they are not vulnerable to any attack, either at home, at work, in the community, or anywhere they go. You are to treat your wife with respect and honor, ensuring their safety and dignity. You should not let your wife see you as if she's married to a weakling. You must be strong, be intelligent, be knowledgeable. Number 5, you must be an encourager and advisor. Do not allow an external person to advise your wife. They may lead them astray from what you expect from your wife. Colossians chapter 3 verse 19 says, "Husbands, love your wives and be not bitter against them." Why will you be bitter against somebody you claim to love? Why will you be bitter with somebody you marry when it is not that she was betrothed to you? What will have caused the bitterness that you cannot sit down and settle? Brethren, you must not be bitter with your wife. You must not speak harsh words to your wife. You must love your wife to the extent of knowing what is happening in their lives. It is so unfortunate that many husbands don't even know what is happening in the lives of their wives because of their nonchalant attitude. Many women are dying. Many are experiencing depression because of their husband's attitude. As a Christian husband, this must not happen in your home. You must fear God. You must do as expected of you. You must know when your wife is bothered. You must know when she's even happy and the reason that she's happy. You must know why she's sad and the reason why she's sorrowful. So that you will be there to encourage and advise her of never to be bitter, be hurt, or to fall into depression. You must never be a source of problem, concern, or sadness to your wife. You must always be available to advise them whenever necessary. You must bring comfort, calmness, peace, and satisfaction in time of uncertainty. You must be kind to your wife. Many men are kind to outsiders. They are kind to other women, but they are unkind to their wife. That is not what God says about a Christian husband. Do not be bitter or use harsh words with your wife. You must make the atmosphere in your marriage be filled with love, happiness, respect, and growth. If your wife has done something bad, if she has misbehaved, if she has offended you, be kind to call her, and she too should be kind to apologize, then you settle it. And if you wrong her, be kind to say sorry, be kind to apologize, then your marriage will be filled with joy. Brethren, I want you to add other roles you are playing in your marriage that is making your wife happy and progressive for others to learn.